All right, everybody, we are back to the latter part. We're getting ready to wrap up this Let's Build here. So, as we've been doing all along, going through and running our check-throughs. All right, we still have the elevators to do. I'm still not pleased with the bottom floor. And what is it with controllers? See, I'm walking, right? Something about controllers in me that don't get along. Let's make sure we don't have any glitches. Oh, there's another piece I forgot to change. Trying to make everything... Oh, wait. Yeah. That needs to be Death Star. I know. That long video yesterday was like 10 hours long. Not really, but oh my goodness, it seemed like 10 hours. Taking all those Calhoun commands of this whole entire build and putting it to Death Star. But that's okay. It's done now. This didn't change. Sometimes I press them too fast. There we go. Alright. What was this attached to? So I don't need this, they're not rotated, so have you seen these path creators have been acting weird, so hopefully we get rid of the right ones and we don't have any more glitches. And I'm going to chalk the glitches up to not all path creators. Well, this one's just keeping this shut. It's not moving. So you can't get rid of the rotating ones, and we can't get rid of anything that is causing motion, and we can't get rid of anything that's offset by an odd number. And I have only a couple of those. Get rid of that. So if we have to, these conveyor belts will just be replaced. Oh, don't delete that one. That's got that moving. But this is stupid that I still have that in there, because yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that. I mean, it's cool. Like, all right, let's see if I can get myself stuck in there. Nope. I didn't activate my... Well, that's just dumb. I've been meaning to do this anyway. I know. Yesterday we just kept doing this over and over again, but it helps when you have your save point set. So I just started like 2 or 3 different conversations here, and set it, and now I don't remember any of the conversations we were talking. Alright, so yes, I do. The main thing had to do with the deleting the path creators. So these pipes right here, they're rotated, so you can't delete those. They'll definitely pop out of joint. The other ones inside there, I can see it Z fighting. So watch this. I want to put that down, get out of spark mode. Yep, and then we just died. But because I brought that with me, we arrived there. All these little tips and tricks and nuances and stuff. Alright, so this right here is Z fighting because when we saved it, it was rotated a particular way and it looked good. But sometimes when you reload the game, the rotation's totally messed up. And the only thing to check it is to save it and reload it. And then when we have to figure out which one we're going to rotate. Well, since I think both of these are attached to the same one was supposed to be going that way, one was supposed to be going this way, it doesn't matter which one we're going to change. But seems how it's going perfectly straight. Let's see. This is on 270. So if I change this to 0, probably not, but let's check it out. It's probably supposed to be 180, but let's see. I'm going to unlink, delete the link. Haha, fooled you, didn't I, Mr. Death Pyramid? Alright, so. Alright, gotta go into spark mode or I'm gonna keep dying. And this will maintain the logic. So it looks like it's supposed to be 90 then, if it's gonna be a bend like that. So it's either 90 or 270. Yeah, must be 90. I don't know why I thought 180. Probably because the other one's straight, but the other one, what is the other one rotated at? Just curious. $90. So the other one has to be 270. What? Alright, I'm going to delete the link here. And then relink it. So it's got to be 270. I don't know which one I picked, but it seems how they're both connected to the same one. That's what I had it at. Alright, so pop goes the weasel. Alright. Another thing it could be is, alright, so the memory meter is just about half full, right? But that's because I have the memory limit overridden. And I have the space capacity doubled, or the graphics memory doubled. But because we're so huge, you'll see how huge we are in a second. I didn't plan on going this way. But because we've gotten so huge, things are acting a little weird, and I'm just fixing the bugs. And one of the things that is good for any size toy box is to limit the variety of your textures, especially with something huge. Alright, so let's bring you in. I'm just going through different spots. And I can't keep the joke going anymore. This is supposed to be an April Fool's joke. I really don't like lying, and sometimes just kidding around is lying, so my apologies for that. I don't like that. It's stupid, it's dumb, and yeah, so I'll tell you the truth and the whole story of what's going on. Let me just put this down back to the train station. Nope, that's the Darth Vader fight. He's not in here yet. I don't know if he's going to be in this one or if I'm going to start this one from scratch or what, but I'm going to address all of my... Man, stop. Go fast. So can you speed that up? No, you can't speed it up. My controller's acting dumb. And out of all the controllers acting dumb, this is probably number 5 that I've had to play around with, or re-get, repurchase, rebuy, whatever, replace. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, nobody. All right, so when I loaded it up, I'm probably just gonna, let me just put this here, delete that, go wherever I may. I have no idea where I'm at. Do you know? Am I on the roof? My plan is to just save it, because I made that one change, and reload it. There I am. I'm stuck because the elevator door is on the other side of this. All right. So, by the way, this took me probably about 8 hours, which is not that bad. It's not that bad. Divide that up by 30 minutes, and I'm gonna save it, like I said. So 16 episodes, really? I think it was 8. Let's say 10. So that would be 10 hours. Let's say 10 hours. That'd be where do I get 5? What am I gonna give you, 2-hour episodes? Okay, so 10 hours would be 20 episodes divided. So if each one was 30 minutes, so 10 times 2. All right. And the reason I did not have it on record is because, and I'll show you where it was. Actually, we just walked across, but I didn't mention it because I wasn't thinking about it at the time. Because I was trying to fool y'all, and then I'm like, conscience got in the way. So I did episode 1, and which is the basic structure for this. And then I did episode 2, 3, 4, and I think maybe 5. I think only up to 4 is on YouTube, but they're private. And going back and forth with Login Productions regarding the images, I realized, I never revealed where I got the images. I mean, I posted the picture of the book, but it wasn't clear on what that book was, because I had already done part 1 intro to this video, that tutorial video, and I scrapped it. And I can't remember why now. Alright, so I want to activate my checkpoint, so if I have to go into Spark mode, I'll end up right back there, even though it's more beneficial to go to where I left off. So anyway, so I'm going back and forth, getting the information, and then I update some of the video description, put the links in there to where you can go to the artist, Hans, I forget his last name, but you can easily find it because it's in the original part 1 to this. Not the original, the one I just posted last week. So, you go to his website, and it'll probably be in this one too. Anyway, you go to his website, and then I seen, why is he fighting in there? Probably because there's something going in there. Anyway, so the images are very huge, and the thing is, I already had it. I'm like, I already did an image search for this, and I already had, this is the one I was going off of. So what I decided is to zoom in to these, right? Well, it wasn't these. I'm going to play a clip for you right here. Notice how everything's loading in as Calhoun's command. All right, so I didn't get as far as the other build. All right, so, and I even said it in the introduction to part 1 of the rebuild.
Nothing stops Boba Fett.
I said, these are the cooling tubes, or the cooling tower, or whatever. And all right, so I zoomed in on the actual high resolution picture, which I should have done. I should have done it. I should have read the book. It's labeled. The book's labeled, the image is not. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, how do we get these? So they go in a coil all the way up to the underbelly of where the carbonite freezing pit is. So, of course, I'm thinking these are the coolant coils. They're not. They're conveyor belts. And it clearly says that in the book. So I can actually show you that. Now, this is not as high as a resolution as the other picture, which I'm going to open up. All right, so this is the high resolution from the artist's website. And I had highlighted these and said, these are the cooling coils, because from where I was looking, they look like fins on an AC unit or heat exchanger. So they're not. They're conveyor belts. And here's where it says it right here. Empty carbonite sledges stored in holding area, while filled sledges are transported out along a separate conveyor. Oh, if I zoom in too close, then it just becomes pixelated mess. Alright, so here's the transit bus, but it also shows something else next to that. See that line? Follow this line all the way down here. Luke enters Vane via service tunnel. So Luke didn't take the bus. Luke walked. Yeah, so I had to correct the entire thing. So I'm like, well, what else am I going to mess up? Now, if you look at this, the path of this, I delete that. I don't know which one's export and which one's import, but one of these comes in and one of them goes out, but they curl around, and then you get, again, export, import. I don't know which ones comes down and which ones are going up, because the filled ones go out underneath the track. And see if I can move this over. And actually they go around here because it's the same image there. If you look in the yeah, so you just follow that through, and they're under up the upper right hand corner of this. You see the same thing. So that's where they come in and go out. Ain't no way. We don't have parts to do that. The conveyor belts for the droid factory from the Geonosis droid factory, they're 4 wide. No, they're 2 wide. And so I used the conveyor belts that were provided, and then I realized they're 4 long, 1 wide, so they're 1 by 4. And yeah, you don't have control over the direction that they go, and using path creators to get them to go up. It's just, I don't know, it's impossible, but it's more difficult than I care to spend time on. So I was totally wrong. This took a while, so now I know how to do pipes. Pipes are good. Pipes make things look more mechanical. So they're space filler, as you'll see when we do our walkthrough of, which not the final build, but close to, of the processing vane. So this is supposed to be deeper, and there's supposed to be an auger down here. Oh, that's right. I was going to leave those. Anyway, I'm going to stop trying to modify this. I want to show you. All right, so what I did with the conveyor belts is, all right, you're not supposed to walk on those. So I just encased them in those pieces there. The platform pieces, you know, those. These vertical barrier pieces. Now we're going back to the checkpoint. See, that's why I didn't want to grab a hold of it and find out what they were. So, and of course there's movement in there, so I guess that's good. And I didn't know how to appropriately make them keep going around and around. So what I did is I built these like elevator like type things that goes into there, right? And then I totally messed it up because I should have had one way going, and but anyway, it goes one's going in, one's going out. Same thing over here. One's going in, one's going out. I guess that's the way you should do it. And then I just have it stop. So yeah, I guess ideally I should make have it go right up through the middle, I guess. But right now I'm not even, I got to this point, I'm like, I don't care anymore about all this stuff that nobody cares about. Who cares the way the conveyor belts go? But, you know, do we need a chute coming down? Probably. My idea, I'm not going to do this. I don't plan on doing this right yet, but I do plan on redoing this. I should do it sooner than later so I don't forget all these. I need a week off from work. That's what I need. I need at least 3 days of, you know. But anyway, to get stuff around and at least get everything all recorded. But I didn't want to do it and then have, trying to find, I guess the elevator's all the way over here. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing. So if it wasn't going to work, being so big, I didn't want to get to the point while I'm, you know, making and editing the videos and say, oh, and then when you get to this point, stop because you just broke it. Alright, so all these are going to be elevators, and I'm not going to have them button pushed. I don't plan on that. What I'm thinking is have them do this. How far up? Well, I guess let me just put this in here. Looking for that echo-based floor grate. All right, like that. And that was always a staple of our elevator. And then have that go up. And is this one? Is that a hole in there? Or is this a new floor? That must be. Oh, actually, it's not. So that goes up. Up, 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 and it, yeah, for right there. So I just want to have this go. I'm just going to set that over there for right now. And I'm going to have it go back and forth. And that might work, and it might not. So I'll have it stop at each floor, get a yellow dot. Alright, add point. It didn't add the point. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. All right, gotta go slower. And I think there is... Uh-oh, we have a problem here. I gotta fix that floor. Right there, I have it going through the elevator. Where's it? Here it is. There is a way to add more yellow dots. But I guess I don't have to because those are the only stops in here. So I gotta fix this. Yeah, so I had some weird glitches going through, and then when I fixed the glitches, other things end up deleted. And, you know, people would say, I told you you can't do it. You can, you just got to be careful. So one of the things I did to reduce space is take all the, because I had a mixture of Calhoun's Command and Death Star. So I made sure it was all one. Or mostly all one. Trying to get a hold of this. That was one of the things. Another thing that I did was got rid of, or try to get rid of any path creators I'm not using. So that. So I think with the multiple path creators, I mean, I don't know, I'm guessing. I don't think a lot of it has to do with the space itself. I think it has to do with all the logic connections going on. Alright, so let's get... I could be totally wrong. We all have our own theories on why this happens. Alright, so let me go to the large floor here. Go to Properties, Toolbox Path, and I'm going to say back and forth. Okay. I should be going back and forth. And then when let's say Properties. I want to modify the speed percent, maybe. What I want it to do ultimately is stop. So maybe I'll use a not change the speed. Maybe I'll change the speed. You don't want it to go too fast because it'll go through your character if you go too fast. Game Maker. I don't want a replayer. If I said replayer, that's not what I'm not. I want a time delayer. Properties. I'm going to set that for 10. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I think, is new logic connection, point reached by object on path. I'm going to go start delay. Also, new logic connection, point reached by object on path. I can find the thing and get a hold of it. I want it to stop when it gets... No, I didn't want it to stop on the... So, you mean to tell me it's going to go all the way there? Oh, boy. New logic connection, delay completed. It's going to go... start. Oh, wait. Oh, we're good. It did stop at the right spot. Okay. Whew. Same thing with this. New logic connection. Point reached by object on path. Here, it's going to stop again. Stop. Okay, and then new logic connection. Point reached by object on path. We're going to go here. Start delay. And we're going to do this one more time, at least for this. You got to do this at every stop. Again, I've never done this like this before, but we're going to try it. New logic connection. Point reached by object on path. Start. New logic connection. Point reached by object on path. Go down here. And toolbox path. Stop. Okay, and this also, new logic connection, point reached by object on path. It's going to cause this to reverse. Okay, so that'll open. Then, new logic connection. Object took main path, and then we're going to reverse it again. I hope that's the right thing. I hope that means when it leaves. Alright, so now what we need to do is cause this to move because it's on stop. How are we going to get this to initiate and keep going? I think the idea is the entire game here. Where's the train? The start button, I have all the logic. Well, I'm planning on having all the startup stuff. Oh, I want... Here we go. New logic connection on. So I want all the startup stuff to be hooked to that button. Or close to. I'm just checking this right here to make sure that nothing over here is funny and that all looks good. I just seen a path created there. I'm like, I forgot what it was for. And it was to get a piece in line. Oh, looks like I still have some Well, I won't have to worry about all that Calhoun's command stuff when I redo this. I'm just doing this now to see if it works. Alright, so when I hit on, it's going to make this play or start. Okay, now let's find a way to make ourselves go back to that save point. Alright, now it's off, turn it on. Alright, so that should get that platform moving again. So let's find the elevator. I think it's up there. So let's pretend to go up to the top. Oh, apparently object took main path. Oh, because Or wait, was the door there or is the door here? Is this even the one? It's not even the one, is it? No, the one I'm looking for, here it is. It's going the wrong way. I have it out of sync. All right. Yeah, the door's supposed to open when you get there. 3, 4. All right, so I'm watching it down there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I. Oh no! All right, so I'm gonna save it and reload it. All right, make sure we get that. I guess, yeah, let's turn it on. It shouldn't need to be on for this because it should already be moving, but nonetheless, or nevertheless, or however you want to say it. All right, so is this the one? No. Where was it? This one? Is it the one up there? I know it has a door. It's the one that has so it must be up. It must be I'm guessing that one maybe. Nope, it's this one over here. This place is big. You thought the other one was big. By the way, the moving claw, yeah, not going to happen in the Steam version. Why? Because we don't have the Marvel Battlegrounds pieces. Alright, so this should stop for 10 seconds. That might be too much, but... maybe 5 seconds or 3 seconds. I don't know. Now it should open. Oh, it's already. Nope. Apparently, object took main path doesn't work for what I thought it would do. But that's fine. Of course it opens now, but it's going to reverse every time it hits it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get rid of the object took main path. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Because as of right now, it's only going to open. Oh, I know what to do. Okay. Set my time. It's going to be 10. This is going to have to match the other one. For every door. So every door is going to have a... Oh my god, this is going to be a lot. Alright, so then, new logic connection. Actually, let's not do that way. Otherwise, it's going to break. Let's hit it there, here. Right? Object, point reached by object on path. We're going to trigger this. Start delay. So when it opens, it's also going to trigger that. So as soon as that moves, it's going to shut. And then as soon as it reaches there... Yeah, we're going to change these to 5 seconds, and I'm going to speed up the turbo lift. That should go up. And then when it leaves, it should go down. Alright, so I'm going to change this. 5. Change this to 5. Also, let's see. Find the large floor. Move to large floor. Go to the path creator. Go to the properties. Change the speed to 150. And that is how you do your doors for the elevators. So you just have to do that 1,000 more times. But if I'm going to rebuild this entire thing again, it'd kind of be pointless for me to continue on and do it. So anyway, this is a sneak peek. Or this was an April Fool's joke, turned into a sneak peek, turned into I don't know what, but yeah, I'm not good at April Fools. Thanks everybody for watching. Actually, I'm not going to end the video here. You're going to suffer from me talking for another 30 minutes or so. Alright, so let's go back to the beginning. He wasn't a Jedi Knight, blah, blah, blah.
This might be a lesson in patience.
Wow, that really sent you for a loop, didn't it, Luke? Alright, so, according to the map, Luke walked this path. He must have had to come down here. And then... You know what? I'm not going to find you the path. You know why? Because it's so big. Alright, I don't think he went all... He found an elevator. Probably the closest one nearby. Oh man, he can't fly. So which way did he go? Which way did he go? He went somewhere and got... No. Alright, it's better if you were a bird. Alright, that's totally not working, dude. Oh, I guess it did. I think he came in all the way down here. So from here... Where do we find the path back to the train station? Here? Yeah, so he traversed his way somewhere through this mess of elevators because he didn't take a main route, but how would he know? No, it's probably dark. There's probably nobody there. There might have been a few Ugnaughts around, but I doubt there was no stormtroopers. There was nothing. He could have walked down here. This is a... I'll show you that when we come back down. There's just so many different... whoops. So many different ways that he could have gone. So he could have came through here, but he didn't. So... Did I... What, did I come up the wrong one? Nope, it's this one. Hey, turn. Hang in tough. Hang 10, surf's up. Oh, you can't grab a hold of that. Alright. This is just all speculation. It looks like he took this one. This one must have been closed. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't think... You know, this stuff wasn't even fleshed out when they did the movie. It was just get it done. Isn't there a... I thought I had 2 drop-off points in here. Is this... I do, because it goes to the other one. You know, where he got knocked out the window? Yeah, this is you thought my first one was big. Alright, anyway. No! This isn't the one he came out of, I don't think. It's the other one. Then he fights Vader. He kicks Vader off over here. Now, by the way, this whole ledge here, this whole circle here, the only reason we are the size that we are is because of how big this has to be. Because it's actually smaller. It's actually smaller than the circle that I'm walking around here. But anyway, I mean, the one that Han went down is probably this size. Which means the one that Luke came up was probably kind of this size. See that circle there? Anyway. Jumps down. Camera cuts. Next thing you know, you see Luke from this angle. But that's where he goes. That way. But could have went down here. And got lost. And took days to get to Vader. That would have been so funny. Where is that kid? You know, he'd be like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Alright, so let's... We know he went this way. No. Fought Vader. Right? Somehow they were here. Then the fight was maybe this way. But ultimately, Vader starts throwing stuff at him with the Force. And then Luke's out here. Same trick as I did in the original, but it's bigger. Because we had to make everything super big. Then he goes in here. Then he gets beaten, and the fight goes all the way out here. Man, this is long. Then everybody's out of breath, and then he falls to his doom, and then roll credits, and Star Wars is over forever. Now, I know that's not what happened. Anyway, this is the plan, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and wait, I said 10 hours. 10 hours to get to this point. It's probably another... depending on... I don't know. Depending on how fresh I am, at least another 5 hours to put all the connections in. I'm thinking. So 15 hours, so 30 episodes. That's what I'm thinking. But at least we got the elevators working. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to give me a like before you click out. And also, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it now! And click the bell icon if you want to know what I'm up to before I even know what I'm up to, because it helps you see into the future. And I just made that up. Until next time, this is That Brown Bat reminding you to keep on building.